good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today we will be discussing, do they hate us? Muslim family says McDonald's fish sandwich was stuffed with bacon. You're asking, do they hate you over bacon? You don't ride with us when we get killed in the middle of the street and we say, do they hate us? We know they hate us. Y'all just trim this America, the greatest country ever. And now you talking about, do they hate us over bacon? We'll get to the bottom of this and more when we return from these brief messages on Keep It P Podcast, those model citizens edition.
Savage Media.
Welcome to the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And today, I am your host, TZ Von Savage, in the place to be Sucker MCs. Self-hug, self-love. That's a beatbox in the b-boy stance. You may have thought that was corny, but what's even more corny is if we let the culture die. And what's even more corny is to act like your bacon is some major discrimination over anti-black racism. I don't eat pork either. So let's preface that right now. That's definitely not more important than anti-black racism. Talking about, do they hate us? They put bacon on the sandwich. They must hate us. All the microaggressions we go through on a daily basis, every second of the day, and you talking about bacon. Let's play this short clip. Oh yeah, let's handle some business first. Fair use. Fair use. Just quick. They ain't gonna do nothing but give a quick summary. I just wanted y'all to see how this is news.
Civil rights group says workers at a McDonald's on Meadow Street in Chicopee intentionally put bacon on a fish sandwich that a Muslim woman had ordered for one of her children. Followers of Islam are not supposed to eat pork products. The Council on American-Islamic Relations announced that it had filed a discrimination complaint on the woman's behalf with the Massachusetts Commission Against Discrimination.
That's the these are the wars we're for. This is the discrimination you talking about. You got all that that's going on, and that's what you came up with. Yeah, we're going hard. We gotta get the discrimination and we gotta get all over it. It's priority that we gotta. It's discrimination. They must hate Muslims. All the anti-black racism going on. So you deserve some money for bacon. We asked for reparations. Nobody's behind that. But bacon, banging
Earning
on
college
bacon,
credits in
P?
high school lets your student take charge of their future,
No, P,
gaining leadership.
On bacon, P. Oh no, we gonna bang on bacon, P. Yeah, put them on the jumbo screen. And hold on, if it was that important, why you eating at McDonald's anyways, P? Huh? If you trying to be on your, now I know that's religious, but I'm just saying, you You trying to feed your kids what's right, and then what was it? Only one kid that wanted that. You know what I'm saying? What, there was one kid? A Muslim family says McDonald's workers purposefully stuffed stuffed slices of bacon into a fish sandwich. Dude, this don't even look like a fish sandwich. Where's the fish sandwich? So there was no fish? I mean, what is that? Boiled up fish? What, they just boiled up the fish? Where's the fillet at? And charged extra for it. And I'm gonna charge you extra for it, according to civil rights group. Where's the civil rights group when we get shot in the middle of the street? I'm trying to figure, what civil rights group is this? Huh? It is commonly known that Islam forbids Muslims from eating pork. A June 1st news release from the Massachusetts chapter of the Council of American-Islamic Relations. Oh, is this the civil rights group? It's called the incident of case of religious discrimination. What I tell y'all, I just did an article, a story, a couple stories ago. It's like 3 or 4 ago. I think it was the LeBron Jameson one, maybe. But whatever the case is, when they have their groups, see, like he has the Council on American-Islamic Relations, they do stuff just for Islamic Americans. See that? They don't, when it's NAACP, they don't help other folks. See, this is they NAACP, and they only help American Islamic Relations. That's what they do. NAACP, you help everybody. Urban League, you help everybody. You won't never just say it's black people. Oh yeah, it was in the borrowing. It was in the story I did at Big Daddy Jose Biden doing the $10,000 forgiveness on the loan debt, and how the NAACP is up in arms about it because it's not enough for everybody. We need 50,000 for everyone. Do you hear them talking about everyone? Islamic Center Relations is talking about this situation, this Islamic woman, this Muslim family that they're fighting for. See that? See that, black organizations, the Black Coon Caucus? See, when they fight, they just fight for their own. Unlike y'all, every black organization we got is afraid to say, hey, man, we doing this for black people. P. It's just that cut and dry. You can't say that. Hey, this is for black people. The Asians, when they Asian caucus, they say, yo, this is for Asians, P. The AAPI, this is for Asians, P. The Hispanic Foundation, the Hispanic Scholarship Foundation. What you think they, huh? Who you think they fight? Oh, huh. The organization, along with the Massachusetts Commission Against Discrimination. Dang, I ain't never heard about you, Commission. There's plenty of racial incidents, anti-black racism in Massachusetts. I never heard of you. You say against discrimination. I never heard of you. And then you filed a complaint against McDonald's on behalf of the mother who ordered a plain fish sandwich for her 7-year-old son in Chicopee in June 2021. I never heard of you. Do they have these in other states? Like, is there a Minnesota Commission Against Discrimination? Is there a Tennessee Commission Against Discrimination? I've never heard of you guys. My children now wonder if they are welcome in their own country. Huh. Like black kids? No, not like black kids. Not like, you think that maybe happens to black kids? Huh. They asked me, do they hate us? You think black kids ever ask that to their black parents, maybe? the mother who immigrated from Yemen. So this really ain't their country. They was born here. I'll give you all of that. They didn't build it. Your ancestors didn't build it off the sweat and blood like ours, right? It's not a competition, but I'm just saying we should keep score, though. We should keep score. You're going to be made whole. Why can't we be made whole? You're going to be made whole with money for discrimination. We're asking to be made whole from discrimination as well. But when it comes time to backing us up, Muslims, you're nowhere to be found, though. But now you're talking about my children now wonder if they're welcome in their own country. Stop stealing. You're being a thief right now. You're being a thief. No, we have the rights to that. Until we feel comfortable here, nobody can feel comfortable here. I'm still wondering that. But way before your 7-year-old was born, way before you even came here. So no one gets to feel comfortable until we do. You from Yemen, and you now live in Chicopee. And then you're wondering, how is a mother supposed to answer that question? Says all the black parents across America. How are we to answer those questions to our children? So this is a big deal then, right? That whole paragraph's a big deal, right? My children now wonder if they are welcome in their own country. So that's not good, right? They ask me, do they hate us? The mother who immigrated from Yemen and now lives in Chicopee said in a statement, how is a mother, how is a parent supposed to answer that question? And now you want money because you have to answer that question. We can't get none. So we ask for money because we have to answer that question and not for a bacon sandwich. And we're the bad guy? Wow. Wow. And wow. The franchise owner and operator of McDonald's, Jorge Gomez, dang, I thought you guys were all in this together, told McClathy News in an email statement that these claims go against everything we stand for and we're actively looking into the matter. My organization has an unwavering commitment to ensure that at every interaction, all are welcome, comfortable, and safe. Well, we don't even feel welcome, comfortable, and safe in the whole country. So, how about McDonald's? That principle, y'all put that into the country. Because right now, black people don't feel comfortable, we don't feel welcome, and we don't feel safe. It goes on to say, he said some more blah, blah, blah. Is Gomez Enterprises LLC. That's the company with the McDonald's. When the woman's claims went public, she's wearing a hijab and a abaya, which is consistent with her Muslim faith. So she had on her Muslim gear. So you basically saying you couldn't say she wasn't Muslim. Like when we come in with our black skin, and you can't say that you didn't know. And then when we get discriminated against, I didn't know. In June 2021, she arrived at the Chicopee McDonald's. You shouldn't have been there anyways, where she ordered a plain fish sandwich for one of her twin sons, according to the complaint. So you went and got one kid something to eat. The other kid was like, nah, I don't want this mess, huh? They're like, nah, don't give me that mess. I don't want that. But probably ate some type of fast food. Okay, it goes on to say the children reiterated this. She asked to repeat the order in case the employee did not understand her due to her accent. Plain fish sandwich? One son told the worker He wanted a plain fish sandwich with nothing on it. After receiving the sandwich and a few other items from another worker, so you did order more than just one fish sandwich, right? For one of my sons. No, you ordered a whole gang of stuff. The trio walked to a playground to eat, the complaint said. When the one boy saw his fish sandwich, he exclaimed, "It's khinzir, pig." Alam, Al, Alamahar looked and saw the roughly 4 strips of bacon were added. The complaint notes that this is more bacon than would typically be given upon request. Additionally, the woman saw that she was charged extra for the bacon. Dang. This made her and her children feel unwanted and worthless. Over bacon? I wonder how black parents, and let's take a second, Muslims. If bacon can make you and your children feel unwanted and worthless, then why aren't you riding with us then, Muslims? That's the question I got for y'all. If you know how this feels, and just off of bacon, you feel unwanted and worthless, how come you ain't riding, P? Huh? Huh? Right? And that the workers were punishing them for their faith and religious convictions. She did not want her son to eat the sandwich, but he was hungry, so she reluctantly let him eat a small portion of it. He ate a gang of it with all the juice on it. Now you want to get tough? You're a buster. You made him eat the swine juice with all the worms in it and all that in the fish, P. You're a buster. And that's why we ain't the same. And that's why you don't feel our pain. And that's why I know you're bluffing right now. It's all cap. It's just a money grab. You didn't feel unwelcome or worthless. A few hours later, the woman's husband was shown what was left of their son's sandwich as well as the receipt, and he went to speak with the manager of McDonald's in Chicopee. Right. Right. The manager acknowledged that it was highly unlikely the employee who took the order added bacon by accident and gave a refund. So you even knew that it was an accident. So y'all all know it's not an accident. But Muslims, you still gonna ride for them too. You still gonna ride for mommy and zaddy. You still going. Religious discrimination is yeah. No, I'm not. We're done. What did we learn today, boys and girls? There's so many. There's so many. One, that white supremacy's lapdogs are busters and cowards, along with white supremacists. They're busters and cowards, fam. Two, everybody knows about our struggle and plight. Please stop looking for allies. If they link up, that's fine. I'm not saying hate nobody because I have not a hateful bone in my body. There's no hate that pumps in my blood. I'm strictly saying, like how the Asians with the AAPI, they do for them. That organization does for them. The tribes and the casinos with the money, they do for them. Mexicans, Hispanics, Latinos, they do for them. They organizations do for them. I'm telling our organizations and us to start doing for us. Stop being worried about everybody else because nobody else is worried about anybody else. They might help you after they group is straight. That's it. That's all. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on Cole Jackson. Leave you with 4 words: love, peace. Sometimes this peace is gonna get you this peace. Sometimes when you don't have this peace, you have to use this peace to get this peace. blessings, give some, get some, receive some. Spread it around. In Aloha. See me now, see me later. This ain't a goodbye though. It's a circle there. It's continuous love. Be one for you now. And y'all have a good one, y'all. Love y'all.
Be careful for her love, she like.
Hey, Riri.
Hey, Rihanna. Hey, girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the cocaine. I know that might sound a little confusing.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby, baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be putting on my body, baby. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can get it on.